Good morning. I'm Andy Gipson, your Commissioner of Agriculture and Commerce, and it's another historic day here at the Department of Ag and Commerce, and it's that time of year again for the Mississippi State Fair. We want to welcome every one of you that are here. We have a lot of special guests. I'm going to go ahead and recognize each one if I can do that. First of all, Mr. Mark Smith, who's the Director of the Mississippi Veterans Affairs. Welcome, Mark, Mr. Smith. Yeah, you can clap for him, all right? Representing our 200,000 veterans of this great state. Brett Hansen with 5th Squad and Cannon Kraft with 5th Squad, a nonprofit that serves veterans in crisis. Can we welcome them here today? All right, thank y'all for being with us. Asia Smith, who's the director of Johnny and Friends for Mississippi, and she's heading up Disability Friendly Day at the State Fair. Welcome, Asia, all right? Welcome to you. I'll introduce Commissioner Willie Simmons from Department of Transportation in just a moment, but welcome Commissioner Simmons while we can. All right, thank you, sir. Thank you. Chief Bo Lucky, Chief of the Capitol Police, and Sheriff Tyree Jones, Hinds County Sheriff. He's doing double duty right now, Hinds County Sheriff and interim JPD Chief. Welcome to them. And Steve Showes, our Chief of Security here at the Fairgrounds, Dean Bernard, our Director of Ag Theft. Let's welcome our law enforcement leaders here today. Thank you all for being here. Great. And Hayes Patrick, our Deputy Commissioner and Acting Director of the State Fairgrounds. Hayes doing a great job. Welcome him. And all of our great team here, we appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for coming today. Well, we want to take a few moments to give you some highlights of this very special and unique and unprecedented Mississippi State Fair. I was at my desk back in the month of June when I received an email from the White House about a competition that was being hosted as who could have the most patriotic state fair in the United States of America. And I don't know about you, but I believe Mississippi can win this. Can I get an amen right there? All right, we're going to win it. We are. So I wrote back and I said, Mississippi is in 100%. And all this team that's here, the Department of Ag, the Fairgrounds team, everybody that's involved in this great project has been working tirelessly to make sure Mississippi does have the most patriotic fair in America. Next year, July the 4th, 2026, America will turn 250 years old, and we will celebrate 250 years of American freedom next year. But actually the celebration begins now, because in case you haven't noticed, the eagle has landed at the Mississippi State Fairgrounds. I hope you noticed the great red, white, and blue eagle, the symbol of our freedom and our great country that we love so much. Now, I could say a whole lot more about what we have planned, but I'll hold that for a moment. And right now, this is a surprise for all of you in the press. We have Commissioner Willie Simmons here to make a great announcement, a major announcement, one that we've been praying for that would happen, because it was a year ago that this huge 55 bridge project commenced. It actually started right after the State Fair. And Commissioner Simmons, come on up here. We want to thank you. Give him a great big hand. Our friends at the Department of Transportation got it done. All right, it's done. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you, sir. We appreciate you.
Commissioner Gipson, thank you. Thank all of you for being here this morning. And it is a great day in the state of Mississippi, and in particular here in Jackson and for the State Fair. Last year, when we was getting ready to start the fair, we had this project. What we refer to as the Interstate 55 Pearl River Bridge project. And we was getting ready to start that project, and I talked to the commissioner, and he said, oh my God, you're going to kill us. If you shut down Interstate 55, any lanes, it's going to be devastating. So we talked to the contractor and was able to move the project or delay it for a couple of weeks to allow the fair to take place. So the traffic did not interfere with the construction, did not interfere with the traffic movement last year. So this year, the commissioner called me again and say, we have a major problem. And I say, we're working on solving your problem, because we have contacted the engineer, Key Construction, who is doing the bridge. And what we're doing out here on Interstate 55 is doing some upgrade work on the bridge, both the northbound and the southbound lanes. And fortunately, we was able to complete and get rid of most of the work on the northbound lane, and we opened it up a few weeks ago, and the traffic has been flowing well. But the challenge that we had here, right in the middle of where the fair is taking place, the Pascagoula interchange, when you come from downtown or you leaving the fair and you're trying to go south on Interstate 55, That interchange has been closed. So we reached out to the contractor, Keys Construction. Are any Keys Construction members here? Okay. We reached out to them and say, we are going to have one of the biggest events that occurs in the state of Mississippi, the Andy Gipson State Fair. And we need that interchange completed if any way possible. So working with our staff, our engineers, and they working closely with the contractor, we've been able to move this $24 million project to a closure to being completed. Now, we still going to have a little more work to do, but today, I can stand here officially and tell you that if we have not already done so, we're going to start traffic to moving onto Interstate 55 coming off Pascagoula today.
Hey, all right.
Yes. And that could not be done without some great work and collaboration with, again, Key Construction, who do a lot of work for us with the Department of Transportation. But this $24 million project was very important, but also recognizing the economic impact the State Fair has on the city of Jackson. And I know that the sheriff/chief of police, Jones, would love for us to be able to move the traffic because he has a strong responsibility for helping to move the traffic as well as safety here at the State Fair. So he welcomed this opportunity for us to be able to move that traffic. So, Sheriff, today I can officially say to you that, again, we are going to open that lane up and be able to get onto Interstate 55, which is going to help exiting the traffic leaving the State Fair. I'm excited again because it is a great event, and for the next 2 weeks, we look forward to coming to the fair as well as welcoming all of our citizens. We would like to encourage the citizens as you are coming into the city of Jackson and you are moving around. We're going to open the lane up, but we still have a little bit more work to do. So if you see us back out there after the fair is gone, with some closure, lane closure every now and then, that means that we just wrapping the project up, and very soon we're going to have the project completed. So remembering back a few years ago when I was a young teenager, and I brought a hog here on exhibit through the 4-H Club, and I won the blue ribbon.
All right.
So, you know, reflecting on that, I always get excited about coming back and being with Commissioner Gipson and all of the citizens of the state of Mississippi, as well as individuals who are traveling through who come to our state fair. So once again, Commissioner, you have the keys to the Pascagoula South Bland interchange for Interstate 55. Thank you.
Commissioner, we thank you, and we're going to sing your praises for doing this. Thank you one more time. Thank you. Thank you to our great friends, Commissioner Willie Simmons and the good folks at MDOT. We're going to have a great state fair, and that's going to make it so much better to be able to move around here as we look forward to cutting the ribbon October the 2nd in 2 days, and then we'll have some great events lined up. I want to give you some general information here about the times and the days that are happening. Of course, as a reminder to those who come to the Mississippi State Fair, the admission is free. It is absolutely free during the lunchtime, so from 11 to 1, Monday through Friday. The only exception to that is on Columbus Day, which is a holiday. So free admission during lunch. Come visit our vendors, and we look forward to seeing everybody out there 11 to 1. And then we're going to have some great events lined up, special events that I will mention in just a moment for folks that'll be interested in hearing all the great things that are happening and how Mississippi is going to have the most patriotic state fair in America. Right now, transportation is key. All right, infrastructure is absolutely key. We got to be able to get around and get in and out, and thank you, Commissioner Simmons and MDOT for that. But also is our public safety, the security. And we have built a great team here. I say it's been a group effort here to build a team that has made the fairgrounds so safe during all the state fair events, the Dixie National events that we have. And I want to welcome them to come and say a few words at this time. Sheriff Tyree Jones, Chief Bo Lucky, and our Director of Security, Steve Showles. Come on up here. Sheriff, you come ahead, come first. Thank you all for being part of the team. We keep this fairground safe. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. First of all, thank you, Commissioner Simmons, for your work along with your department in facilitating the traffic flow around the state fairs. You all know that can be one of the biggest challenges due to the population, so we're glad that that announcement come just before the start of the state fair. To Commissioner Gipson, the other law enforcement agencies that are here and that will be responsible for public safety. We look forward to this continued partnership. As we can see, this, this partnership has been very beneficial throughout the last several years to make sure that we can bring safety to the fair, not only to the interior of the fair, but as well as the exterior of the fair also. So on behalf of the Hinds County Sheriff's Office, and of course my role as the interim chief of the Jackson Police Department, we will have men and women out working to provide safety. There will be different divisions. There will be patrol. There will be patrol on foot, patrol in vehicles, as well as horseback patrol around the fair area also. So we're looking for a successful event. We're praying that there are no incidents that will occur during this fair. And again, it's about communication and being able to work together. And congratulations to 250 years of the Mississippi State Fair. And thank you, Commissioner Gipson, for your continued vision regarding our state fair. Thank you.
Sir, thank you, Sheriff. Thank you, sir. Give him another great big hand. Thank you so much. Thank you. And of course, another member of our great team is Capitol Police Chief Bo Lucky. Come up here and say a few words, if you will. And Chief Lucky is, of course, within the Department of Public Safety, and we have folks within all of that agency to help. Chief, welcome, and say a few words about safety at the fairgrounds. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you all for allowing me to be here today. Thank you, Commissioner Gipson, for the partnership, for all the support throughout the years. I think we've all noticed over the last several years we've had a very successful state fair. People have mentioned to me throughout the years that, that the presence of law enforcement, the security, the safety they feel has been above and beyond what they've seen in the past. And to echo what Sheriff Jones says, that is 100% because of the collaborative efforts between all of our law enforcement partners here. And DPS and Capitol Police are going to do everything they can to continue those efforts and those partnerships, not just at the state fair, but also every event at the fairgrounds. Capitol Police and DPS, we strive to have a constant presence here throughout the year. As you know, Commissioner Gipson puts on a lot of events here at the fairgrounds, and we try to maintain a constant presence here. Director of Security, Shals, has done an outstanding job putting together a plan. We've been working closely with him, with Sheriff Jones, and Jackson Police Department, and I can assure you this year is going to be just as good as it has been in the past. We're going to be here. We're going to be present. We're going to make sure that everybody has a great time, that everybody can feel safe and comfortable and come out here and enjoy it with your family. We hope to have a very successful fair this year. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chief. Give him a hand. Appreciate you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. And as the chief just mentioned, it is a team effort, and as the sheriff mentioned, and it's a lot of different agencies. I want to tell you, it's probably a dozen different law enforcement agencies that are a part of keeping this fairground safe. And our Director of Security, Steve Shals, come on up here and tell them about the plan. Yes, it's going to be safe like it was before, right?
Yes, sir. Okay, today I'm going to point out some new safety procedures, policies. I'm just going to read them to you. There's the three of them. We used the face mask one last year, but we got two that we didn't have last year, and we're going to read those to you. Sunday through Thursday at 6 p.m. and all day on Friday and Saturday, all minors aged 17 and under must be accompanied by an adult who is at least 21 years of age with a valid ID, including a photograph and date of birth. Our full face policy, covering including ski masks, gaiters, may not be worn on or brought onto the fairgrounds during the Mississippi State Fair. Anyone found to be wearing any of these items or possessing such an item is subject to removal from the fairgrounds. Another new policy is going to be the clear bag policy. Only clear bags will be allowed on the fairgrounds during the state fair and must not exceed 12 by 6 by 12. Diaper bags and medical necessary bags are allowed.
Okay. So it's the same procedure as last time. We're talking about specific hours for young people who need to be accompanied by a minor. Anything you'd like to emphasize, be accompanied by an adult, I should say. Anything else you'd like to say about that?
Well, if you come to the fair and you're under 17, you have to have an adult with you. If you're 18 and you're bringing your 17-year-old girlfriend to the fair, you're going to have to bring a parent with you during those hours. So you just got to, think about those things, but it will make it safer. Some of the problems we've had on the fairgrounds has been a lot of teenagers, and I think that'll help with some of that. That being said, we have our operational plan. We've been planning this thing for 3 or 4 months, and there's no way we could do it without the sheriff, the chief, and these other agencies. And at this point in time, I'd like to thank them. All right. Wildlife, Fisheries, and Parks, MHP, CTED, Capitol Police, Hinds County Sheriff's Department, Jackson Police Department, Pearl Police Department, Mississippi Bureau of Narcotics, State Fire Marshal, Homeland Security, Weapons Security, AMR, and Agriculture Theft Bureau.
Okay.
All right.
Can we thank all of our law enforcement one more time? Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you so much. All right. Thank you. Now, we got that out of the way. I want to hit the highlights of some of the great events that we're going to have here for you this particular state fair. And then I'm going to make an announcement about a very special opportunity that we have to help with our veterans across this great state. I'm very honored and pleased. We're delighted to have Director Mark Smith here. Thank you. Can we thank all of our 200,000 veterans of the great state of Mississippi? Thank you, Director Smith, for what you... Stand up. You represent them here today. Thank you. We appreciate you. When we were thinking about celebrating American freedom, I was reminded that freedom is not free. Actually, there are men and women who have given all to defend our freedom and to secure it and keep us so that we have a country 250 years later. So we want to do something that'll be a very special token of our appreciation. Thank you seems so insignificant. It seems so small compared to the sacrifice that these men and women have made over the years. So we were looking for ways to help really honor our veterans during this state fair. And what we have come up with as the 5th Squad comes, Brett Hanson's going to come on behalf of 5th Squad. There's a placard up here about 5th Squad. It is a military nonprofit. It is a veteran support nonprofit for veterans in crisis. And there are veterans all around us that we see every day, and every time we see a veteran, we should thank them for what they do. But many times veterans are dealing with issues that most of us don't know anything about, the problems and challenges. So, Brett, would you come and say a few words about the work of 5th Squad, and then I'll outline how folks who come to the fair can support our veterans through the 5th Squad organization. Brett, welcome. Y'all welcome him to the podium.
Thank you so much, Commissioner Gipson. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, Commissioner Gipson. We are honored to be selected as the nonprofit for this year's Great American Mississippi State Fair. We are 5th Squad, a veterans helping veterans nonprofit founded in 2018. Our primary mission is to provide swift and effective financial assistance for veterans to assist in life-sustaining needs such as groceries or utilities, and in some cases paying rent or a mortgage payment through our QRF program, which stands for Quick Reaction Funds, for veterans that have fallen on hard times. We need your help to continue this need. Some additional objectives or missions that we have is Veterans Night at Bernie's. That's held every other Thursday night. This Thursday night, not to impede on your state fair there, sir. But what that is we have veterans and families that get together for an evening of fun, brotherhood and sisterhood with food, games, and camaraderie. Something that we take back from our military service. Another thing that we do to stay connected is we have a deployment support program. So those military members that are deploying from the state of Mississippi currently, we support them with goodie bags and help them as they go off for their stateside missions or their overseas missions. Our signature golf tournament is called the Campbell Scramble. We have that this October 9th at Castle Woods Golf Course. And our signature event that we have is called the Ruck for Rugrats that we started. This year it'll be our 10th annual Ruck for Rugrats on December 13th, which is a toy drive that we collect and buy toys for Blair E. Batson, and we carry them or ruck them from Jackson Memorial Stadium around through Bellhaven to Blair E. Batson to give to the kids. So any support, any of those are greatly appreciated. How to help, there'll be QR codes throughout the fairgrounds, throughout this event, and we truly appreciate that, sir. And again, we appreciate the opportunity and willingness to help our veterans in need, sir.
Honored to do it. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Brett.
Appreciate it.
Thank Brett. Thanks, 5th Squad, for what you do. So, as was mentioned, when you come to the state fair, we'll have 500,000 or more people come here throughout the duration of this fair, starting Thursday, October 2nd. And when you come, you can look for these A-frames that have the 5th Squad on there. You can read about what they do, and you can actually click that QR code and give directly. It goes directly to this nonprofit organization to support veterans in need and in crisis. And we can't thank you enough for allowing us to partner with you to help the veterans of Mississippi. Now, America 250 is a nationwide celebration of America's 250th birthday, and it starts now. We are participating and partnering with America 250 as part of the Great American State Fair initiative. Next year, there will be a Great American Fair on the National Mall in Washington, D.C., and there will be a representation of every state that participates. And guess what? Mississippi's going to be there, y'all. And I told them we might have to bring the biscuit booth to Washington, D.C. next 4th of July to celebrate America 250. But now, the competition that has been placed before us is to have the most patriotic state fair in this country. And so I want to invite everyone who comes to the fair to wear red, white, and blue. I'll be doing that myself, and you find your most patriotic red, white, and blue, put it on, come on out, and we look forward to seeing you. And we'll have the ribbon cutting this Thursday at 11 o'clock. We have our own mini competitions within the state fair this year, and we encourage you to look for those when you come. We're going to have the most patriotic livestock stall. You know, the young people, 4-H, whether they're bringing hogs or lambs, goats, cows, a little bit of everything. They're having their own competition, who can have the most patriotic livestock stall. Check it out. We're having the most patriotic expo vendor inside the Mississippi Trade Mart here. There'll be booths set up and the patriotic representation of everyone who's a member of that expo. And then our food vendors. When you're looking for your favorite fair food up and down the Midway, notice the patriotic symbols, notice the decorations, and they're having their own patriotic contest. And then we're hosting the most patriotic marching band competition from across schools across Mississippi. Marching bands, they'll be here performing. Some of them will come on Columbus Day for the parade, and some of them will come and perform on what we're calling Liberty Landing here on the south side of the Coliseum. So you don't want to miss that, the most patriotic marching band in Mississippi. This year, to honor our military, both Mondays are Military Mondays. That is, military, veterans, and active service members get in absolutely free. Just show your ID. So let your folks know. Director Smith, thank you for that. Get the word out there. We want to honor our military on both Mondays. And on Fridays, we have First Responder Fridays. That is our law enforcement and medical personnel, first responders. Just show your ID and you're going to get into the fair free on the Friday. This year's State Fair is also going to feature our regular program of Senior American Day, but it's going to be geared around a truly patriotic celebration. That's Wednesday, October the 8th, Wednesday, October 8th. We're going to have a theatrical performance at 9 o'clock that morning by, it's called For God and Country, by Pine Grove Church out of Walnut Grove, Mississippi. And I can tell you, having seen it myself, you will be astounded and amazed at the beauty, the pageantry of representing some of the key moments in the struggle for American freedom. And then we're going to have a special time of prayer for America as one nation under God. And then immediately after that, we will have the First Baptist Church of Jackson choir and orchestra will perform Let Freedom Ring. That's Wednesday, October 8th. Free admission. Bring your senior group. We'd love to see school groups come for that as well. Wednesday, October 8th. Tuesday, October 7th is Disability Friendly Day, starting at 9 o'clock. Asia Smith's in the back, and she's representing Johnny and Friends. It's helping us put this on. So it's starting at 9 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken. 9 o'clock that morning, Tuesday, October 7th. The fairgrounds is yours. If you are a parent of a child with special needs or maybe an adult with special needs, we're going to have a disability-friendly day here Tuesday, October the 7th, and we welcome you to be a part of that. And then on the last day of the fair, October the 13th, Monday, October 13th, that is a holiday. It's Columbus Day. And when I found out we were having this competition, I stopped what I was doing and I told the staff over here, I said, stop what you're doing and call Lee Greenwood's agent, all right? And we booked him, and he'll be here live and in person to perform Monday, October 13th. It'll be that evening, and a huge fireworks show, the biggest fireworks show we've ever had will wrap up our state fair on Monday, October 13th, immediately following the Lee Greenwood concert. That concert is free with your regular fair admission on that day, so plan for that. Great lineup of folks that are coming to sing for us. All your great traditional regulars, a lot of great rides. We're going to have over 60 rides that are here, 100 food vendors. Many of them are local businesses. Most of them are local businesses, so come out and support them. And the State Fair Marketplace Expo, Antique Car Show, Farmtastic, 4-H FFA Day. We got a rodeo, Tri-State Rodeo happening here the first weekend, and then we've got a Taste of the Dixie National Rodeo every day free in the children's area out there near the biscuit booth. And speaking of the biscuit booth hours are Monday through Friday, weekdays, generally 4 o'clock until 10 o'clock. So if you're coming that afternoon, plan to stop by the biscuit booth, thanks to our sponsors at Kroger, Prairie Farms, and Blackburn Syrup. And then on weekends, we open early, and we invite you to come then as well. It's free, and it's thanks to our good sponsors at the State Fairgrounds at the State Fair. All right, I think I am covering a lot of it. A lot of other great events that are here that are new this year, just to hit some of the new things this year. I've already mentioned Disability Friendly Day, Tuesday, October 7th. We have a Paul Bunyan Lumberjack Show. What could be more American than the Paul Bunyan Lumberjack Show? New this year, daily shows. The Miss Dixie National Pageant will be happening here October 4th and 5th in the Kirk Fordyce Equine Center. We are having the State Fair Talent Show once again. X-Riders Cup, a motocross competition. That's October 11th at 2 p.m. And then this year we have rebranded Pioneer Village, which is our children's area up here by the biscuit booth. Now we're calling it Patriot Village, and it's going to have a lot of great highlights of patriotic decorations and also history of America. Don't miss the petting zoos or beanie family circuits, all the great entertainment there. And then our entertainment lineup, and I'll close with this, is October 2nd, opening night, 7 o'clock. We have All for One and Montel Jordan in concert. Corey Asbury, Sunday, October the 5th. We have Maddie and Tay and Taylor Holder, October 9th at 7 p.m. Senior American Day will also feature Ronnie McDowell, in addition to all the patriotic events that I just mentioned. And all these concerts and shows are ticketed events, except for Senior American Day, which is open to our great seniors. So we invite you to come out, enjoy. We're going to have a great time. I know we've covered a lot, but hey, it's not every day we celebrate 250 years of American freedom. I'm Andy Gipson, and I'll see you all at the Mississippi State Fair. Thanks once again to Commissioner Simmons, our law enforcement team. Thank you, Fifth Squad, and thank you, Asia, and all those who are a part of making the Mississippi State Fair the most patriotic celebration in all of America. And can we thank them one more time? Thank you all so much. Thank you all. All right. We have some basic information here. Know before you go. We have a map over here. I think Hayes is going to come walk us through on the entrance points where you can access the fairgrounds. And thank goodness that exit is back open again. Praise the Lord. Thank you, MDOT. Any questions before we go any further? Yes, sir. Come back here. Come back.
No, the overfly at the stack, that bridge, we'll continue to do work on it, so it's closed. But other than that, yes, what we refer to as the overfly at the stack. We have not completed that, so that will continue to be under construction. However, as far as the safety, we do not anticipate any problem with safety. As a matter of fact, it's going to enhance safety because what No, sir. Key Construction, along with our staff, was able to complete it. We did some overnight work in some cases to help expedite it, but it's safe, it's complete, and we can turn the key over. Key Construction can turn the key over to the Department of Transportation in a safe manner, okay? So in no way we put in folks at risk. With all of the traffic, and that was one of the reasons we wanted to go on and expedite getting it done. With all of the traffic coming to the fairground, not having that ability to exit the fair on Pascagoula and get onto 55 going south was going to create more of a problem, because then we was going to have to route that traffic back north up to High Street and come back onto the interstate. So it was going to be like a U-turn, so to speak, in doing that. We have eliminated that by being able to open up Pascagoula. Safety is not a problem. However, we do have some more work to complete with it, and that's one of the reasons I said that after the fair, we would come back and you would see some merger of lanes, closure of lanes, all of us to complete that surface type work. But the project is good to move. Any other question?
Any other questions?
And let me just again thank Keith Construction,
Amen.
who worked so hard to help make it work for us.
That's right. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. All right. Well, if there are no other questions, I'm going to ask Hayes to come up and show us where the entrance points are to come into the fair. And you're going to highlight that on this map over here, correct? Take it away.
Well, as you can see from the commissioner's comments and these others, we are set to have the most patriotic fair in the nation and the safest. There's many people to thank for that, but first I've got to thank my team, my staff here at the fairgrounds, who have worked for months tirelessly to pull this off. It wouldn't happen without them, and I do want to thank them. So I would like to draw your attention to this board here. There are some changes that we implemented last year that to make things more convenient. There was online purchasing now for your tickets, which I would recommend up until tomorrow. It's discounted rate. It's $8 a ticket. After that, when you come to the gate, or if you buy on your phone or online after that point, it's the regular $10. But there are 6 entry points that are utilized by big parking lots next to them. As you know, over here we gained some big parking lots with the demolition across Graymont, which will come in at that big gate there. But as Steve was talking about, and as I was alluding to, some convenience, when you come to those 6 entry points, that's where you can purchase your tickets prior to arrival on your phone, but we have kiosks set up or ticket booths that you can purchase your tickets. Once you have gone through your entry points, you will enter the fairgrounds through a metal detector. And as Steve brought up, that we do have the clear bag policy. And of course, if you have diaper bags or any of those things, they will, be searched, but you'll be able to bring stuff like that. And that's the main thing as far as changes of still the convenient purchasing of tickets. Which brings me to the point of over here, we have entertainment that is in place, some of the best entertainment we have lined up. And those tickets are on sale now. You can buy those. That gets you free admission into the fair with a purchase to one of the concerts. At some point this afternoon, we are going to offer online that all performances are $20 tickets. Okay? All performances are $20 tickets. So basically, you're paying $10 for a concert, and then the fair $10 cost as well. So that's going to, you can see that, you'll see that reflected online here shortly. As the commissioner has said, this will be a fair for the books. We have the entertainment. We are able to purchase the tickets at MississippiStateFair.com. I grew up with Woody Asap. We've called up Doppler. We've called up the weatherman. The weather is going to be great. It is going to be 80s and 60s, dry, and so that's going to be really nice. We have plenty of food to sample. You've already heard we have over 100 vendors waiting to serve you something fried up or dipped in sugar, and we have lots of rides, lots of things to see and do. If you're a people watcher, grab you a free biscuit. You won't be disappointed. Take a stroll, but we can't wait to have you all on our grounds. We have done a lot to welcome 500,000 of our friends and family from this state, and we anticipate seeing you Thursday through Monday, Columbus Day. Thank you, Commissioner.
Thank you. Hayes, give him a hand. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right. Well, we've covered a lot. Just to reemphasize, we're going to kick it off Thursday, day after tomorrow, 11 o'clock. I want to see all y'all down here. We're going to have the most eventful ribbon cutting we've ever had. Let me just leave it at that. We will have the National Guard on hand and present, and looking forward to welcoming them here as not only that day, but throughout the duration of the fair, and some big events that we're going to have lined up. We look forward to seeing you. And when you come to the fair, I'm going to say it one more time, wear your red, white, and blue. Thank you all. God bless you. God bless Mississippi, and God bless the great United States of America. Let's have the best, most patriotic fair in all of America. Let's get it done. Thank you all.